this game. All right, we have herO versus Astrea.
The underscore Jambulance donated $3.33. Artie, what spray do they use to kill bugs in Alabama?
Dude, I don't know. Raid, man. Like everywhere else. All right, top left we have herO. Bottom right we have Astrea. Oh, Jesus Christ. Good to have you, Jambulance. All right, PvP. It could be crazy, man. There's a lot of crazy builds right now. I gotta tell you, I'm almost kind of like happy that one of these guys isn't Max Pax, because Max Pax PvP seems so strong right now. It feels like he's a bit of a favorite against just about everyone in PvP. Interested, though, to see... Okay, so we have a quicker pylon. No, not really. It's like the same. Everything... Okay, so here's what I'm looking at. Sorry, I'm kind of like falling over my words here. It's a 1-gate opener from Astrea, most likely. When you see the... like, if you see the gate at the ramp, you need 2 gates, generally. Well, it's almost always a 2-gate opener if you have a gate at the ramp, okay? And you build the 2 gates, and you have this place where you block sentries. Oh, no, he does add the 2nd gate. I was going to say, there used to be builds where you would rush into Phoenix and make a shield battery off of 1 gate in your main base. So if they commit in with the Adepts, you actually stopped it pretty well, but it was a very weird build. I'm surprised that he's going for a no-walled build anyways, but maybe he just... I don't know. You see a pylon at the ramp, so I'm sure Astrea has a plan for it. I just don't know exactly what it's going to be. Just trying to bring up some other times I've seen builds where you build things like in the main base like that. Anyways, there's a forward pylon here for herO. Looks like he wants to put a Stargate down. Let's see. Is it a Stargate? Fuck yeah. Now that enhances any stream.
What? Freud underscore.
Okay, we'll play this after. I'm not gonna play donos right now. We'll play them at the end of the game. Sorry. Anyways, so taking a look at this, we have Astrea popping a couple of stalkers, 2 more on the way. Look at that. Okay, so he put this down. He didn't even go up the ramp and check, but he put the pylon down to see what units were coming. So he sees the 2 stalkers coming out. So that's gonna give him some advanced warning. Oh, wow, he's going to let that finish? Are you serious? And look at this, a Twilight Wall. There is an Oracle on the way, so, like, this forward Stargate going Oracle. The Oracle will get to the base of Astrea a little bit quicker than you'd be used to. Dude, this is weird looking. Okay, he sees the Twilight. It's like we had a little bit of an engagement there. Something died. I'm guessing that was like a probe. Okay, he does have the wall up here. Yeah, you got to cancel that. Going to be able to take down this pylon as well. Nexus goes down here for Astrea. And here's the Oracle. Oh, shoot. Dude, there is absolutely no shield battery in this mineral line, so this is a ton of damage being dealt by herO to Astrea. Look at this. He's up 6 workers after that. Pretty insane. A little bit of miss micro there. Stalker gets stuck. So, yeah, like, for sure, looking at this game, this feels a lot better for herO right at this moment. That doesn't mean Astrea doesn't have, like, any way to come back. There are some things that he can do potentially here. Like, he's going to get Blink a lot faster than his opponent, so maybe he can do some sort of harassment with it. I'm not sure exactly what he's going to be looking for, whether it's like a blink up, like an overwhelm. Those things are kind of uncommon, especially when your opponent has something like an Oracle to keep tabs on your gateway count. Because, like, if you're sitting on 2 gates, you're not going to do it. If you're adding gates, then suddenly they add shield batteries. Hell, you could make a cannon at that point. You start chronoing out a Void Ray, Immortals, things like that. There is a robo being made. I'm sure an Immortal is going to come out of there very, very quickly. Yeah, the Immortal first here from herO. And, of course, as long as he's got, like, a shield battery or 2 at the natural, there's very little chance of Astrea really getting damage. But we'll see. He's going across the map. Blink is useful. So maybe he has some potential. It's just when the Immortal comes out, yeah, if you look at that army spread, it's like more workers for herO and kind of better tech, honestly. You know, once upon a time, the counter when you went Oracle to Blink Stalkers was also going Blink Stalkers. Because then you Blink Stalkers plus an Oracle. It was very, very strong, but this Immortal will do the job. Just no real counterattack potential yet. Excuse me. Double Adept here. Gonna go ahead and recall. Ooh! Good move. Absolute worth. Even if those get away, I think that was good. I don't think they will get away. I think he's just gonna get them. Oh, no, one got away. Okay. But, yeah, you want to get that Oracle. The Oracle is actually the annoying thing here. So, good recall home. Unfortunately, Astrea is down 10 workers and is not mining for some time. And yeah, it's like there's a lot wrong here. Third Immortal got started. I think we might see a Prism into an attack here from herO. And that's going to be hard to deal with. If we hadn't had so many probe losses from Astrea, I think he could have maybe gotten into like charge, maybe utilize his mobility as a big X factor here. See, he's trying to get into charge. He's moving out with his stalker, so he's trying to use his mobility. But it's like he doesn't have quite enough to pull this off. Right? He's lost a lot of probes this game, unfortunately. And early on, too. That's kind of the pain of it. 3 Immortals chunk Stalkers down so fast here as well. Look at this. 3 Immortals just walking towards a big cloud of Stalkers. It like reminds me of a Defiler against anything in Brood War. It's like, yeah, you better run. You better run. I'm very strong. All right, looks like third Nexus is going to go down. The third Nexus is actually quicker here for Astrea. If you're playing against robo-heavy tech, you actually have to do that. If your opponent is getting quicker bases, like his slower, technically stronger army is going to end up beating you, no matter what. Whereas if you're playing the more mobile composition like this, you take the base because you're threatening attacks and you're on his side of the map. Like, for instance, think about this, right? If you take this whole army and go on the counterattack, like as herO, you walk across towards Astrea. Astrea can either fight you on the way back or he can go attack you and then recall home, right? So he's going to be attacking you first, and you can see this is exactly what's happening. herO's coming across the map. Already Astrea's been attacking in the natural, right? So he's already here dealing a lot of damage. And that's good. He's going to, ooh, unpower some of this. Ooh, I like this. Look at that. Unpowers the Robo, unpowers the Twilight, unpowers the gateways there. He's unpowering a hell of a lot, and now he recalls. See, so this is what you want to do with your greater mobility. And now he gets on top of this. His probes are tanking a lot. He's targeting what he can. There are a lot of Immortals here. He dives and gets the Prism. Can Astrea hold this and still have anything left over? Couple Zealots come in. Okay, he kills the entire army. Now, the problem is he's down 19 probes. And that is a problem. That is a problem. But he does have 3 Nexuses, so he can remake them, right? What is it, 13 seconds a worker, and then you could chrono? I mean, you can get back up there relatively quick, but you're not really building anything else in that time, unfortunately. Astrea coming across the map. This might be one moment where he does have a stronger army, considering he just killed everything off. And yes, in fact, he does. 8 Stalkers against 12, plus some Zealots charging in. Now, an Immortal is starting to come down the ramp. Astrea, oh, is he going to get this? No, he blinks back. He blinks back. He doesn't want to deal with that shield battery. Targeting down the Stalkers as best he can. Oh, dude, the force field is fucking sick. The force field on the ramp is so sick. And he throws another one down. Look at that. That is not going to play here. He recalls instead. But look at that. He recalls into a position where there's nothing to protect it. Dude, Astrea is so good. Damn! Damn! This GSL champion herO there. Astrea gets way behind and fucking schools him like that. My God. Astrea is so good right now. That was sick. Balls up for Astrea. Absolutely. Cartwheel emotes. Let's go. That was sick. That was sick. What a fucking badass. Here we go. Game 2. Let's see if our underdog herO has any chance against the American. You like that? All right. herO bottom left, Astrea top right. Astrea leads 1-0. Winner here goes against Clem in the finals. Astrea sending his probe forward. Looks like he wants to wall his natural. It might be a fast expansion that he's going to be going for here. You know, Max Pax has shown us how you can hold on flat ground. I think it would be tough here. herO, I think, does have better micro than Astrea. Right? And I think that that's a big deciding factor when you have a flat ground expansion and you're trying to expand very quickly in PvP. You really have to out-control your opponent. When we have really good micro players attacking, I think it's really tough. A great case in point, actually, would be, for those of you who really have a good memory, once we had a PvP on here where Max Pax did that against Nina, who has really, really solid control, and she was very close to killing him. Very, very close. It was like an all-in rush that ended with like all of the minerals in the main bases being gone. So it was like really super, super close. Here, like herO, I would say he's one of the best micro Protosses. I think Max Pax, herO, and Parting are all like top tier micro. So this fast expansion that we see, if herO wants to go for a very heavy stalker push, I think there's a good chance he can kill Astrea. Not 100%, but like I think he can out micro him maybe and do it. Ooh, I'm excited. Oh, Adepts? Okay, so, like... I don't know about the Adepts. Oh, really? I don't like this from herO. I don't think this is that good. Now, notice the Stargate going on. Here's the problem. Okay, the kind of catch-all against builds like this is the fact that you go Stargate. If you make Void Rays in general will kill anything robo-based in the early game. Right? So like if let's say you go Immortals, doesn't work against Void Rays very well. Let's say you go like just Prism and then Stalkers and you use the Prism as like your blink mechanism. Okay, I mean there's some merit to that. But the standard like shield battery Void Ray defense is what you're going to be looking at to try to hold that. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what herO's doing because he's playing it weird. He's got like he's going into 4 Adepts, so maybe it's like an Adept drop? And he gets a Twilight. A Twilight? I mean, it's too late for DTs, I think. I think if you try to get to DTs, I don't think that works. Okay, cancels out that shield battery. You might be wondering, by the way, why people make a shield battery instead of a pylon in these walls. To plug them, shield battery takes longer to build. So you have longer to cancel, basically. So right now the Oracle, he actually went Oracle first and he sees what's going on. All right, let's see this defense. Void Ray is coming, but it's a little bit late. He's holding off on this as long as he can. He's got to get more energy, man. Turning it on, he's only got like a little bit of damage. Okay, runs the probes, doesn't lose that much. A couple more Adepts coming in. Good multitask here from herO. He's adding in a 3rd gate, by the way. A little bit scary. Honestly, I feel like the holding is good enough from Astrea so far. Voids being made. Stalkers are being made, right? So he's going to have Prism, 3-gate Blink Stalker. Excuse me. Oh, God, he gets the Prism. The Prism is gone. I think Astrea's just going to take it 2-0. It really looks that way right now. It was an interesting attempt here. It was like he was really trying to tax the multitasking of Astrea, but Astrea like split correctly. Well, it wasn't as much of a split. It was more of the running of the probes, I think. More voids being made. The Stalker's moving up the map. He is getting that second Prism now. Still no Nexus, so herO's got to make this happen. He's down 11 workers. Similar in army supply. Do you dive in the main? I think you might need to. That feels like the play. Like, there's too many shield batteries at the front. I guess you could go up and try to pick the shield batteries because Astrea put them really far forward. Max Packs generally puts them a bit further back. Robo coming up. So this is Astrea getting a little bit nervous that there might be something crazy happening. Okay, so here it is. Here's the blink up in the main. And I think that this was probably the best chance here. But the probes come out and they do a lot of blocking here, and the Void Ray is going to move everything over. Yeah, forces everything back. You can definitely pick that off at least. Looks like we just had an F2 action there. No reason for the Oracle to fly up the center of the map right now, I think. Oh, okay. So the overcharge, does he have the overcharge here? Or does he not have the energy? He's going after that Prism hard, man. Holy crap. And does actually a reasonable surround. Backs up. Still has that healing going on. 3 more Stalkers come in. Hold on. An Immortal pops out. That is going to be a problem. There's the overcharge now. Dude. GG. And Astrea goes to the finals. Insanity.